Good morning, everyone. 2 weeks later, we're starting in the middle of this. I think I have finally got this microphone to work, so we're going to test it out. Playing a little bit different of a pattern here. I'm playing wrapped up fives on the first few rows, and then some straight fives on a few more rows, and then I'm laying sevens on top of that with 1/8 on the bottom. I've been playing, so I thought I would test it here for you today and let you guys see what you think. Content, I really hope you will like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to get my subscribers up. We're up to almost 150, but YouTube requires a lot more than that, as you may or may not know. So any help from your part would be greatly appreciated. Subscribing doesn't cost you anything, and you get, if you press the notification button as well, you will get notified anytime I post a new video. I've been a little lax on posting the video in the last couple of weeks because I've really been fighting with this computer trying to get my microphone to work. So after 3 different microphones, I went back to the original one, made a few adjustments, and I'm really hoping that you can hear it this time. It feels so weird sitting in a room talking to myself. I realize that I'm talking to a microphone, and I realize that I'm talking to an audience, but that's not how it feels when you record stuff like this. So once again, I hope you can hear me. I hope you can understand me. I've listened to a few of these, and I don't think I sound the way I sound when I'm recorded, but I guess the microphone doesn't lie, right? So I was at Arizona Charlie's this week, and I was playing this same pattern, and talk about a lightning strike. I hit the 19 through 79 solid, which included, there's 3 5 spots there and a 7 spot. So I wasn't betting a whole lot. I was betting 1 on the 5 spot, and I was betting 2 on the 7 spots. So it paid 140 plus 24 and change for the 3 5 spots. So somewhere around 160 bucks. Cashed that out. I played a few more, cleared off my numbers. I always clear my numbers. And played my credits down to an even 180 and cashed out. And I decided to mill about the casino for a while, and I went over to an area that I have absolutely never played in. Didn't even know they had Keno machines over there. So I set up the same pattern on one of those Keno machines, and I decided, well, I have a little money now. I'm playing on the casino's money. So I put 1 credit on the 3 5 spots, and I actually put 3 credits on the 7 spot, and probably about 5 spins later, maybe, I hadn't even went through $5 and hit the same 7 spot again. Well, that time the 7 paid 210, and then of course the 5 still paid the $8 a piece. So I ended up cashing that one out for $240. You know, normally you're lucky to hit a 1 7 spot. Hitting an 8 spot is like seeing a triple rainbow. But to hit the same numbers on 2 different machines in 2 areas within like 10 minutes of each other, I quit for the day. I got food, I went home, and I was convinced when I walked out the door to get in the car that I was going to get struck by lightning. I mean, that kind of luck just does not happen to me. So I was very, very happy about that, very grateful. I took my last 100 out of the bank to go play, and as crazy as it was, I had $30 free play, so I never put a dime in the machine that was mine. I actually won it all on free play. Well, as you know, Arizona Charlie's doesn't let you record, but that would have been a hell of a session to record for you guys. I still don't believe it, and it happened to me. So I'm sure I have my doubters, but I know it happened. That's all that matters. Well, there's 6 out of the same 7, even while we're talking about it. So it's quite interesting. And it's funny because I normally play the 39 through the 69 when I'm playing live at the casino. But for whatever reason, I just never stacked it up to the 19. So after that little hit, I'm sure I'll be stacking it to the 19 for quite a while now, at least until I get tired of it. The funny thing about that, the 2 machines that I like to play at sunset, the one I call Pig and Pig Jr., I will play the 18 through 68 and wrap 6 5s in that area because those 2 machines like to hit that all the time. Well, for the last month, they've went from the 18 to 68 to a solid 8 down the 6. So I'm not sure what I'm going to play the next time I go over there. I might try this pattern. Who knows? Well, don't seem to be a whole lot happening here. So it'd be nice if we hit this 7. That would be 3 5s. See, there's one up there. That would be 3 5s, a 7, and then on the G row it would be a 7 out of 8 because I have the 69 marked with it. Gotta sneak in 1 8 spot. You just have to. I prefer playing 5 and 8 spots, but with the way this pattern shakes out, it's more 7s than it is 8. See, we needed the 4 there, and that would have filled in all of those for a nice little hit. That hit is like $200 if you hit all 6 of those. And that one needed to move over. So it's trying. When you guys play Keno at the casino, how many spots do you normally play? Do you like to just stick with 5s? Or I know my friend likes to play 6, 9, and 10s, and oh my god, it just irritates the hell out of me. I hate 6 spots. When you hit a 8 out of 9, you don't get paid anything. You hit a 7 out of 9, you don't get paid anything. You hit a 7 out of 10, you don't get paid anything. I prefer not to play above an 8 spot. Now, I'll play a 9 spot, but when I do, I wrap 9 8s in the same spot. I'm still not playing the proverbial 8 spot or 9 spot. Well, that's a nice little 5. Of course, it's only 5 out of 7 the way I have it marked, but hey, can't be perfect all the time. Do you prefer to play in patterns, or do you like to play just scatters? I know I've seen people just play scatters. I consider myself a more logical person. If it doesn't make sense to me, the pattern, it irritates me to play it. It's just like this in here. I'm trying to figure out how to play those 4 and those 4 as an 8 spot. But as you can see, I have run out of numbers. And then that just hit the 4 with the 1 off again. They're good about doing that. So I'm probably going to make this a relatively short video, half an hour or so, because I really want to test the microphone and see if I still need to make adjustments to it, see if you guys can hear me. Any comments from you would be greatly appreciated. Like I said, I've been fighting with this microphone for almost 2 weeks to get it to record. I bought 3 different microphones, and lo and behold, last night, I just plugged the first one back in and readjusted some settings, and I think I'm getting it to work. So I would appreciate any feedback from you as to how it sounds, what you think I can improve. And again, I would greatly appreciate it if you're not subscribed, that you would subscribe to my channel. It costs you nothing, and it helps me make content. The more subscribers I can get, the more time I can dedicate to this, and the more time YouTube will dedicate to it and show my videos more often. And with that, if you turn on the notification, then anytime I post a video, it will come up in your feed, I guess. I'm not real sure how all this YouTube stuff works, but I know when I'm watching a video and I push the notification, that person's videos seem to pop up on my screen more often than not. Your comments would be greatly appreciated as well. That would help me improve what I'm doing so that you would have a better viewing experience. Let me know what you would like to see. Maybe other games of Keno, other forms. There's 369, Keno, 246. Oh my God, 4 card, 8 card. There's so many versions of Keno. And if you're curious as to how one works, send me your numbers. I'll set them up for you and do a video, show you how it shakes out. Well, I was really hoping one of these 7 spots would hit, but looks like that 6 is as close as we're gonna get, because now all it's doing is taking our credits. And again, I do these more as tutorials, just to show you different patterns, show you how the machine hits. I do some live play when I'm at Sunset. I have permission to film there. So anytime I go to Sunset, I will it's a live video, but it's still posted as recorded. I can't figure out how to go live with my phone where I have live chat and all of that. But I'm not sure that YouTube will let me go live until I have 1,000 subscribers. So hopefully a few of you again will hit that subscriber button and we will get those numbers up there. I'm real curious to see how live works, and it may cost me my channel to find out, because at Sunset when I record, I have to take off a lot of the music that they play for copyright issues. So I'm wondering, if you're live streaming, how does YouTube view that as far as copyright strikes go? Because from what I understand, if you get a copyright strike, you lose your channel. If any of you out there know and could advise me beforehand on any of those subjects, I would greatly appreciate that. Well, we're getting 4 out of 5, an occasional 5 out of 7. 7 out of 8 would help. Keno is the proverbial game of just one more. Yeah, it's kind of like playing an electronic version of bingo. You know the expression, one person yells bingo and everybody else yells bleep. You can fill that one in. That's how I feel about playing Keno sometimes. It doesn't matter where I have a 5 spot marked. The one above it or below it or beside it is the one that hits. That's usually how it works out in bingo as well. You're sitting there daubing away on your numbers, and the person next to you hits it every time. Come on, machine, give them a good show before we go here. Definitely reaching the half-hour mark that I wanted to set this up for. And if we were playing at the casino right now, we would be in right at $40. You can see by the credits there. If we were playing pennies, we would be down $42 right now. Of course, if I was playing pennies, I wouldn't be betting 80, so that is a non-relative term. But that's why I use this website. I pay them $8 a month to track my play, and I can test all the patterns I want, and that's all it costs me. I don't have to sit in a casino and, I wonder if this one will work. Well, here, let's lose $400 trying to figure it out. Here I can kind of test the pattern, see how they play out, see if I feel if they need any adjustment before I actually go and put any money on them at the casino. Now again, it's all chance. But, it's kind of nice to think we know what we're doing. And that's all we're doing is thinking. I do promote responsible gambling. Don't ever walk into a casino with any money that you don't want to lose, because 90% of the time you're going to lose. Yes, you do get those big hits occasionally. Yes, slot players do hit the $1 million grand occasionally. But the streets of Las Vegas are lined with gold. And that gold comes from losers. It doesn't come from winners. So keep that in mind when you're putting money in a slot machine, a video poker machine, a Keno machine, whatever. Take your profits when you can, and only lose what you can afford to lose. Okay, I'm done preaching. Sorry. Sometimes I go on a rant. And it really looks like this wants to give us nothing. When you're gambling live in the casino, do you set your budget as, I don't know, $100 a day, or do you set it as a certain amount per machine? Oh well, I'm going to put 20 in this one, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to walk on to the next one. Or do you sit and put your whole budget in one machine? What do you prefer to do? I get stuck in these pitfalls, I guess, for lack of a better word, where the machine hasn't even hit a 5 in a while. So I'll be like, well, it's due. It owes me. It's got to hit that 5. It's got to hit that 5. And then if you look at the numbers, if you're playing one credit, trying to hit the 5, the 5's only going to bring you back 800 credits. Well, when you've lost 10,000, that 800 is a drop in the bucket. So maybe you should move on to another machine. But it's crazy. I have no problem leaving a machine if it's winning. But you almost have to claw me away from the machine if it's losing. I've got that gotta get it back syndrome. And you don't always get it back. But you know, the machine right next door may be willing to give it to you. So I've really been trying the philosophy of not putting more than 20, 25 in a machine. And if it doesn't give me anything, walk away, just like I would walk away if it did give me something. It's easier said than done, though. Well, it looks like this one's hating all my numbers today. And I hate changing my numbers. I would rather change machines than change numbers. I have seen too many times the minute you change your numbers, your entire pattern will come in. And then you just want to beat a hole in the machine, and that's not allowed either. I think this one's forgot how to hit a 5-spot. Well, 5-spot on my numbers. Oh, see, I lied. Now, if you just move that one up there, this one over there. Well, at least we got a couple 5 spots before we gotta go. We're reaching the halfway mark here. Stinks. I was really hoping it would wrap up this 7 for you. Or at least 7 of the 8. That way you could see a decent payout. Instead, it's going to take 5,000 plus credits from us. But at least they're credits and not dollars, so that's nice. Credits can always be replaced. Again, if you like this video, please smash that like button. Leave a comment if you choose. If you're not a subscriber, I would really appreciate you hitting the subscribe button, the notification button, so you can see when I post a new video and be able to watch that. It's all free to you. It doesn't cost you anything. There are a lot of channels out there that want you to sign up for a membership and buy this chat and buy that chat, and you got to talk to me, you got to pay money. I'm not that person. I do this strictly for your enjoyment, and I just hope you will reciprocate by subscribing. That's all I ask you to do. Subscribe and comment if you choose, like if you choose. And if you would like to see more of my content, just hit the notification button. So that's it for this morning. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. This one is just being stubborn. Hopefully the microphone is working and I will get this posted. Ciao, y'all. Have a good day. Oh, look at that as I leave. 7 out of 8. Oh, stubborn, stubborn, stubborn. Right next door. Okay, there's a couple more spins to see if it wants to do anything, and the answer is no. So we're going to go ahead and stop playing.